What's up, good people? I am back. Welcome to the Cert to Cert series. Okay, so today we're going to talk about a new cert that I did. Let me share my screen so you can see. Dun, 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 dun. Your boy is done. I did the AWS Identity and Access Management Architecture and Terminology certification. So this one was nice and simple. All of these that I've been doing lately have been nice and simple. They haven't been complex. You don't need a computer science degree or no like special whatever in order to do this. You just basically click play, you read through all of the concepts and things like that, and then you get it done. I just clicked on it and it asks would I resume where I left off, but I've already finished. But here you go. So I completed it. That's today's date. AWS Identity and Access Management Architecture and Terminology. All right. So I rated it. I did the quick little survey. It was nice, simple, and easy. Again, well, it's offered in so many different languages. I'm pretty sure if you're listening to me that you speak English, I'm assuming, and it is offered in English. So you can get this cert here on skillbuilder.aws, Amazon Web Services website to teach people about the cloud, which is AWS. So course description. In this course, you will explore basic architecture and terminology of AWS Identity and Access Management, which is also called IAM. You will learn about the advantages of using IAM and how it integrates with services. IAM enables you to manage access to Amazon Web Services offerings and resources securely. Using IAM, you can create and manage AWS users and groups with permissions to access or deny their access to AWS resources. So this was good because it broke down what IAM really is. It was very thorough and it shows you in a diagram form, basically how this can be beneficial. I can see this being beneficial when you have onboarding and you want people to have access to certain things, but you don't want to manually give them access to everything. And when I say certain things, I mean things like if you work in finance, then you don't need access to management tools. If you work in management, then you don't need access to finance or marketing tools. So basically what IAM, it gives whoever is the IT person that handles this, which is typically an identity and access management technician or something like that. But it gives that person the opportunity to just drop you into a category or a group. And because you're in that group, you'll have certain permissions and they don't have to sit and manually add anyone to these permissions. With AWS, IAM is completely free, but they charge you for whatever services you've put in them. So let's move along. IAM is a feature of your AWS account offered at no additional charge. You will be charged only for other AWS services by your users. Course provided by Amazon Web Services. So the activity, this digital course includes presentations, videos, and assessments. There's no assessments. It is a presentation. You won't see the person's face. It'll just be a person talking. You'll see words on the screen and you'll see diagrams that they've created. The script for the video was actually pretty good. It was thorough. It was to the point, but you got all the information that you needed in order to understand what this is. This course itself is free, so take advantage of it. Course objectives. In this course, you will learn to identify IAM users and groups. There's a root user, which is the person who owns the account itself. And then other users are those who have access to that account, but access to certain tiers. The groups are, just like I told you, if you're in finance, you'll probably have a finance group. If you're in marketing, you'll probably have a marketing group, and so forth and so on. Or if you have like entry level, mid level, senior level, it just depends on how your company is organized. IAM, define IAM policy structure. evaluation and logic. So basically, it shows you some JSON code and basically how that looks when these certain things are implemented. Once you do the course, you'll understand what I mean by that. Describe IAM roles, trust, and permission policies. So if you know anything about trust, you know that in IT, typically companies like to run by zero trust. Zero trust means no one has access to anything until you're granted access to certain things. And if your company is using an IAM, then you get access to whatever you need access to once they put you in a certain group. Watch the videos or do the course, and it'll make what I just said make a lot more sense. Describe IAM roles, trust and permission policy. We did that. Describe Amazon resource names. That's called ARNs. I think they do a better job of describing this than I would. So just go and watch the videos. Identify resource and identity-based policies. They do a phenomenal job of describing this. So it'll break down a couple different buttons, and it'll show you what buttons or policies need to be in certain code in order for the code to operate, and which ones don't need to be certain code. It'll show you that something that says resource and non-resource, or activity and non-activity, those things can exist in the same code or the same JSON script. So check it out. It does a really good job of explaining and being able to display this. Identify resource level permissions. Permissions are basically what I just told you. If you're entry level or if you're associate level, you don't have access to certain things that mid-tier level has. The easiest way to think about it is, if you are a crew person, then you don't have the same access as someone who's a manager. All right. Intended audience. The intended audience, I would say, is for anyone. I mean, if you're interested in IT, if you're interested in tech, if you're interested in cybersecurity, then it's for anyone. You know, if you guys have been watching, I've been doing these videos, and I identify videos by going on the track of training for my AWS Cloud Practitioner certificate, because I took the test. I took it. I successfully took the test, but we had a little issue. So I returned back to the training so that I can take the test again and successfully not just take the test and complete it, but take the test, complete, and pass, so that I can get that certificate. So in the meantime, I'm taking these courses because it gives you a certificate. Let me show you. I upload these to my LinkedIn, and you see, as you scroll down my LinkedIn, you'll see in my feature category this beautiful class of, just beautiful. It's like artwork, class of certificates. I have uno, I have dos, I have tres, and I have four, and then I have five, and then I have six. There's more. So I'm not bragging, you know what I mean? But nevertheless, this is the certificate that you'll get for completing the course that we're discussing. I wrote a quick little, like a little message to the LinkedIn audience to just let them know what I was doing, what I was up to. And because I wanted some of these keywords to get out on LinkedIn, so that when recruiters search, they can have me in their radar. So basically, certificate of completion, AWS, identity and access management, architecture and terminology. So this is what you'll get if you complete the course. The course is only going to take you about 20 minutes. Sit down, do it, pay as close attention as you can. And then at the end, you'll get this. And this is something that you can put on your LinkedIn profile. So another cert down with more to go: AWS, identity and access management, architecture and terminology, certificate of completion. Overall, it was a great course. We covered architecture and terminology of AWS, blah, 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 blah. I just put some stuff in there in order for the people to know that, I took it seriously. I finished it successfully. But in the meantime, let's get back over here. So intended audience. This course is intended for cloud professionals, security investigators, software developers, DevOps administrators, IT administrators, network administrators, partners enrolled in partner-led support, AWS customers. So if you don't fit these categories, so what? Just take the course, get something for your LinkedIn, be able to post on LinkedIn and show that you actually contribute to the community. And with that, you can build relationships similar to what I'm doing now. I'm letting you guys know about a free course so that I can build a relationship with you so that you guys can also get, six-figure jobs that I'm interested in myself. Prerequisites are recommended. We recommend that audiences of this course have the AWS Cloud Practitioner. I am studying for this test. I don't currently have it, or studying for this certificate. I don't currently have it. I should have it before the year ends, but nevertheless, this is what they recommend. You will get this certificate whether you study for it or not, or whether you have the AWS Cloud Practitioner certificate or not. So in the meantime, while you're studying for Cloud Practitioner, take this, finish this, and let me come clean with you guys. So this Cert to Cert series I was just doing the certs that came up on like a little diagram that I was following, which I don't have pulled up now. So I'm not even going to refer to it by name. But if you watch my last video, you know what it is. Basically, what I decided to do is focus more on cybersecurity trainings, simply because I'm going to get the AWS Cloud Practitioner. I'm going to get the CompTIA Security Plus, and my goal is to go into cybersecurity. So since I know the track that I want to go with IT, I am not spending time doing things that aren't necessarily going to benefit me. I think that these certificates, even though they're free, the reason I say that they'll benefit me is because not just because of the certificate, but mainly because I'm actually learning things, and these things I can speak to in interviews, or these things I can know. So when I'm in the field, I can know how to operate, or I can recognize what I'm looking at. But also in terms of the certificate itself, I'm drawn to these courses because what that certificate does, as I showed you, it allows for me to post stuff to LinkedIn, interact with the community. And when recruiters are looking at me versus other individuals who have similar skills, they will see that I'm trying to decorate myself as much as possible, because my goal is to be hired in this profession. Once I get hired, then I can worry about being the best, or I can even worry about being good or whatever. But before that, I want to present the best product. If I am the product, then I have to do my best to present that. Not only am I educating myself, not only am I taking this process seriously, but also I have something to show for it. Learning things on YouTube and things of that sort, it's cool, but you need something to show for it. And that's one of the biggest things I've learned throughout this whole like applying or career pivoting journey. And all of the things that I've learned, I'm attempting to make these videos to show you guys. And because I got scammed by I didn't get scammed. I learned some things, but it is a boot camp that I took that didn't go over really well. So it forced me to then go out and look for other skills. And this is the skill that I'm picking up: AWS Cloud, cybersecurity, cloud computing, IT skills. All of these skills are skills that I'm picking up. And I want to be a blessing to you guys because why not? I know that good things are going to happen. Yeah, I feel like I got scammed. I feel like that course didn't do anything necessarily for me in the long run. Yet and still, I want to be good to people, because throughout my life, people have been good to me. And I know for sure that my blessings are coming. And I just want to be a blessing to you guys. So I'm out of here. Cert to Cert series. This one is down. We're going to do another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. If y'all have any questions or concerns, or if you want to know where to go to get the good stuff for the low, holla at your boy. You feel me? Jump down in the comments, ask any questions you want. See you in the next video. Peace.